Hello and welcome back to Let's Plays. I'm MagicLess, and it's time we help Venice get rid of the Templars. But before we do anything, I'm going to synchronize this viewpoint, and we're going to look a bit, see if we haven't missed any codex pages. Because we're getting close to the point when we're going to actually need to have them all. Actually, I think it's likely the game will reach the point where it automatically tells us where the remaining ones are. And I think this was a good choice. I think I've already mentioned it. There's a similar thing in Wind Waker, and it's absolutely awful because it's really just padding. It's not fun. It's not interesting to do. To find the maps and then the dungeons and then finally unlock the final part. Also, it takes so much time when you're at the very end of the quest, and you want to free the land from Ganon. And you're stuck with finding maps for Tingle. It's really, I think this is really what made people hate this character. Well, I see this, but personally I didn't enjoy, and I never completed Majora's Mask. Really disliked this game, despite the cool mechanics. I was really into the world of Ocarina of Time, and seeing the same character having different names, and well, this is a topic for another time.
Salute, Ezio. Welcome back. And well done. My host is restored to its former glory. Now Silvio will see just how grave a mistake he's made.
How should we proceed? A direct assault against the Arsenale?
No. We'd be massacred at the gates. I have something else in mind. Take my men and plant them throughout the district. The trouble they cause will force Silvio to dispatch most of his guards.
And with the Arsenale drained of mercenaries, I can move in for the kill.
Esatto. You'll be virtually unopposed.
Let's hope he takes the bait.
Oh, don't worry. He will. Seguimi.
So, I think the reason I don't remember this part too well compared to the previous one, everything leading up to the carnival, is really that this is the part where the game overstays its welcome. Bartolomeo himself is a fun character, but at this point you've seen so much of Venice. You've already been introduced to it in the mission that leads up to getting rid of Emilio. You've tailed the Borgia or the Barbarigos, and Carlo Grimaldi prevented, or failed to prevent, the assassination of Doge Mocenigo. And oh yeah, we need to actually kill them.
On me.
It's not just so yeah, and then after that you have the carnival.
As you wish.
That's already 3 sequences worth of Venice, and then you still have this mission and the final part, which I'm not going to talk too much about because it's spoiler territory, but that's really a lot. It's compared to Florence, which we had to leave rather early. And actually, when you come back to Florence in the DLC, it doesn't feel fresh. Sure, there are some new things to do. We'll see that in the next few episodes, but the missions are really uninspired, and yeah, basically the DLCs are just padding, more padding. So I think the game could have been a little better if it had been a little shorter, and its DLCs had been a little more unique. Actually, I never understood the drop in quality when I first played this game, until I learned that the next Florence missions and the one in Forlì were actually DLC, and you expect DLC to be something new, something more, something interesting, like the. I haven't played that many Ubisoft DLCs in recent years. Whoops. The first one that comes to mind would be the one in Odyssey. Although I also had
Hold your ground here.
I also had them in Origins. Those were great. Both of them were great. Origins has a sequel of sorts, where Bayek goes on a mission much later after the events of the main game, and he meets with new people, and they have changed in the time. I'm trying not to spoil anything because I think it's pretty cool, and we are definitely going to play Origins at one point. I also apologize, my voice is a little hoarse right now. This is because I've been recording a new video, a video essay about Tenchu.
This is where you wait. Send word when it's time to strike.
So yeah, I've been recording a bit, and I have a cold, if you couldn't tell. So my voice is a little achy at the moment. I'm starting to think also we may have already found all the codex pages in Venice, and we were missing a lot more than I thought. We definitely need some of them from Forlì. So I think after we're... Oh, actually we're done. So I think we're going to go on a little hunt for codex pages before we proceed to the next mission. Actually, there's one there. Is this the... Ridiculous. Is this the only one in this area? I guess we're going to collect it and then synchronize this viewpoint. There we go. I find it a little annoying that some of these areas have us dive into the water instead of having a haystack. Because it's not exactly the same. You're not immediately afloat when you dive into the water, so to speak. I see. That looked like a Borgia Coria or a thief, but we're not going to be so distracted. We're going to collect those pages and decipher them too. I think Ezio is holding one right now. Actually, this is making me realize that this is also the point in the game when Ezio doesn't receive new upgrades. He could have received things like the Cestus, maybe. From Leonardo, and actually in Brotherhood, this is what happens. Leonardo is the one that gives him back the Cestus.
There, he's getting away. There he is.
Oh, come on! Don't be that way.
So, how would you like to go? Axe? It's a fight, Feso. Try fighting for a change.
He took the bait. Specifically, he reacted to my second... whoops. Wrong key. He reacted to my second taunt. And...
Nice try.
Try? How is this a try? Now, we were going to this place. I suppose this is the Palazzo Ducale.
I'll have the guards on you, bitch.
Oh, come on. So yeah, no, what I was trying to say with the fact there are no upgrades, I think it contributes to this feeling that the game is stagnating a bit at this point. Also, Ezio, please climb the wall that is in front of you. Is that so difficult for you to understand? I think I've been reading some comments from newcomers to the series who play the Ezio games and find them very dated, and I guess I tend to forget that these games are over 15 years old at this point. Heck, actually. The first game is almost 19. It's crazy. For me, Assassin's Creed is a modern series. And I mean the first game. It's the game that introduced the modern era, along with GTA 4, Halo 3. All these games I keep referencing. But yeah, the lack of upgrades contributes to this feeling of the game being a little too long, and the platforming. I guess when you're an old fan of the series, you've played the first game, and immediately afterwards this one, and you know that there's a huge difference. Ezio is way more mobile, if a little less precise at times, than Altair. But for people coming to the series because it released on Switch, and or because they wanted to give a try to the older games, yeah, I understand that it can be really jarring when a lot of games were inspired by Assassin's Creed in later years, and now this one feels really dated because a lot of series improved upon the formula. And actually, starting with Assassin's Creed itself, we may miss old things like being able to wall eject or jump when climbing to go faster. Jump and grab again. Grab ledges again. And there is definitely some depth that was lost there. But to someone who didn't grow up in the late 90s, early 2000s, and maybe didn't play, Tomb Raider, the original one, or the original Prince of Persia, or even games that just featured climbing as just a thing you could do because it makes the game a little more fun, but it's not a main gameplay mechanic like GTA San Andreas. If you haven't played those games, obviously you'd have different expectations because you have played other games instead, more modern ones, and yeah, it's hard to accept, but we're growing old, actually. not 20 anymore. And
I cannot do that.
actually, it's really crazy to me to imagine that the games I found, I thought as modern, now are older than the games I used to think as old when I was a child. I remember playing Wolfenstein 3D, a bunch of very old DOS racing games, and even then, I think I only played, as a kid, I only played games from the early 90s at the earliest. At the earliest, yeah. And now, those games which were 14 years old when I started being interested in games like Assassin's Creed. Well, now Assassin's Creed is much older than them. It's actually more in line with games like Castlevania, The Legend of Zelda, Metal Gear, the original one. Whoops.
I hate you, pathetic stranieri.
Ah, come on. I'm never going to be able to show you this, am I? Whoops. Oh, the second one was valid. I have no idea what happened there. It seems actually random whether you're getting the timing counter right, the counter timing right or not. Oops, that was way too early. I grant this.
I don't like being made to wait. Vogliamo aprire le danze.
Enough! Die! Ora!
Or it's possible it's also distance-based. That wouldn't surprise me, actually. That would explain a lot of things. I guess let's go here next. And maybe here or here. Oh, we have a lot of ground to cover here.
Just deserts of a dishonorable existence, no doubt.
But maybe we'll deal with the next few ones during the actual mission. Oh. Can I actually afford to not chase this guy? Or this guy?
Your face would look better black and frozen with your tongue out and a rope for a must be from Napoli. Please don't on him!
Well, you know what? Oh, perfect. Thank you. You see, teamwork can accomplish a great many things. Also, speaking of teamwork... No! That's you. There we go. I thought he was going to flee. Let's do all of them then.
Why can't he walk like everyone else?
Oh, come on, Ezio. Now, climbing, synchronizing viewpoints. Oh, also, sir, I'm going to have to borrow this because this is what I wanted to show you. This thing. Oh, and perfect.
You need a lesson in basic survival skills. But what? You don't think you
It's a rather deadly weapon. I suppose I don't know if you could actually slit a throat with a violin, but it probably wouldn't be very. It probably wouldn't feel very nice.
Let me go!
We can also do counters with it.
This one is done.
Oh, perfect. Fear the violin. Technically, it's probably more like a viola. Viola da braccio, I think. Stop taking priority over my attacks. It's rude, don't you know it?
Release me.
Okay. I release you from this mortal coil. And now... Thank you, sir. Whoops. Hello, gentlemen. I wonder, will you take issue?
Have you been drinking the good stuff?
No, they can't see me. Great. Nice. That's what we want to climb. No, not down. Up. What do you think I stand to gain from climbing down this thing? So eerie when there's no music. Oh, and also one interesting thing. The video when Desmond sees the Altair's past and visits Maya in Accra. Actually was flagged for copyrighted content because it featured a song by Jesper Kyd. And an interesting thing is that apparently this isn't an issue because even if the YouTube bot recognizes that a song is used, I suppose Jesper Kyd himself gave permission to use it, which I think is pretty cool. I have no idea if it means you can use it in a monetized video, but
Healing services.
I think this was noteworthy. And this is the only video when the bot flagged a song. since I started making the series. Same with Oblivion Remastered. So I suppose at one point I was just not talking over an important part of the...
Bring me your sick and wounded.
We've already looted that one. And we'll go back to Leonardo.
Get down, strong.
Yeah, not right now because I want to. I'd like to go to Forley first.
Down or die. Not you.
I have absolutely no idea what he called me, but that didn't sound really nice. Unfortunately for you, Archer, I'm out of reach. And yeah, there's a lot left for us to explore. You know what, let's not bother Leonardo just now, just right now. Let's actually go back to Forley. Oh, and we may have to go back to Monteriggioni as well. So much money to keep away from the hands of Claudia. We must make sure she's really miserable because it's canon. Or at least that's what I'm choosing to... That's how I'm choosing to interpret the few moments she talks with Ezio in Brotherhood. I was also tempted to do the side missions, all the assassination missions from for Lorenzo de' Medici and other folks. I don't actually know who issues the contracts in Venice. I never really paid any attention to this. I just completed them. Maybe the Templars were manipulating Ezio to have him get rid of assassins and allies. Oh, and okay. This is a little annoying when the game does this. You see, that's a kind of puzzle that's not very interesting compared to finding your grips, your holds in the original game. Yeah, I suppose actually there's not a lot for us to check out, so we'll do that tower. No, there's one there. Right next to an assassination contract. Yeah, we'll do that one. We'll go back to Monteriggioni. And depending on the time it takes, we'll see if we... I'll probably not complete the mission right now. it's I don't want to have an episode be mostly filler and then something important happens. I want you to be able to skip episodes like these when nothing interesting really happens. And I guess this is a good opportunity to explain why I'm recording these Let's Plays the way I do it. I'm an early adopter, let's say, of Let's Plays. I started watching them in like 2007. Maybe 2008, but definitely the oldest I've watched is at least from 2008. Basically, in my mind, I've always watched them since I began properly using the internet, and since YouTube existed. And in the very early days of YouTube, it wasn't really the case. No one was actually uploading Let's Plays, but I'm fairly sure by late 2007 there were Let's Plays around, and that's when I started watching them. And I miss how it was in the old days, because they were made by people who only had Windows Movie Maker. The editing was really bare bones. The sound tended to be very poor quality because people didn't have external microphones. They would use these really old ones. I wish I could instantly show you an image of what I mean. These were external, but I think they came with some of the computers. How do I describe this? I'll try to show an image of them, so you see what I'm talking about. These had not a very good quality, let's say. I suppose for what they were, it's not too bad. But yeah, this was really the early days of YouTube. Everything was being figured out, and I don't know. I just enjoyed this for what it was. I didn't really need to have people become more skilled with editing and starting doing. Some people in the early 2010s started having intro songs. They would preview each episode with people still do this, I think. But yeah, you had people who did I already take? Yeah, I already grabbed this one. Oh, and the painter. Do we have things in Forley that we need to buy? We do not.
Perhaps another time.
I think that's actually Florence we're missing things from. But yeah, so I just really appreciated how rudimentary Let's Plays used to be. Oops.
sending you to us.
How did this not hit?
General leader made for...
I find it pretty funny that Ezio never manages to... Oops. Wrong key. I find it funny how Ezio never manages to complete a sentence when he's taunting guards. So, yeah, Let's Plays, all the modern editing stuff. I mean, I do enjoy it. I really like... oops. I really like... I had no idea this was even a button. So what was I saying? I do enjoy some YouTubers who edit things out and you know, curate the best moments from their Let's Plays. Memoria is from YouTube channel Memoria Matters. Would be one example, but that's not what I want to do. I want to really recreate this the clumsiness, actually, the spontaneity of old Let's Plays, because I miss that. And I do sometimes because Kden Live is actually very convenient to do some funny things, so sometimes I do a bit more editing than I really ought to. But for the most part, I'm recording those as if I'm whoops. I'm making these videos like you could see them 15 years ago. Well, at a higher quality too. Because let's be honest, back when the highest quality you could get was like 360p. We had smaller screens, I guess. We didn't have as much pixel density, so we didn't mind too much. But nowadays it would mean just stretching and blurring the image, or oh, what? That was a mistake on my part. We don't want to just go to Monteriggioni right now. I guess it's done. And and you know what? I've wasted enough time. We'll end the episode here. After I checked my the amount of codex pages I have, 4 of them. So I know we at least retrieved 2 more. We currently have 21. So that's 27. We're still missing 3 of them. And actually some of them will be in Florence. So never mind, forget what I said, we're going to Florence. We have 15 minutes to find the missing pages. Because I assume we're going to find maybe 1 or 2 more in Venice. Oh, and I completely forgot about Tuscany. It's also way cheaper to go there. Let's just to be sure. Let's go to Tuscany. To San Gimignano. Oh. Great. I chose poorly. Oh. There's a consolation. No, I didn't choose poorly. I was about to say there's a consolation prize, but which actually no.
Scusi, signor.
Not supposed to be here.
Never mind. I don't want to know.
Oh,
Come see what pride, beauty, and
alright. I suppose it won't be too much of a distraction if I follow this one.
murderer! Stay back!
Break something, the idiot.
That was clunky, but it worked. So I'm not going to complain. I am, however, going to complain that I'm not finding the viewpoint. The main problem with San Gimignano is that it's only towers, so how are you supposed to know which one of them you're supposed to use? And actually, speaking of towers, I found out I still had Far Cry 3 installed on my Steam Deck, and I thought this game didn't work at all because it wouldn't launch the first few times I tried it, and I sort of gave up on it. But as it turns out, it works just fine, and I don't know what happened, but it suddenly started working. So I gave it a try, started doing the first few missions. I don't know if I'm going to actually try and complete the game, because it's honestly not really my cuppa. But yeah. Speaking of not my copper and towers, this game also has the towers, and I don't know what to think of them. I find them a little bit poorly used so far in this game, in Far Cry 3, compared to the Assassin's Creed series, because you don't actually you don't actually unlock an area around the tower. It's a round area around the tower that you can see the map of and everything. It's not like Assassin's Creed. Instead, you get access to a rectangle, and you find you have information from all over the map. Animals, fast travel, viewpoints. So I really don't understand what the point of unlocking a map that doesn't provide information is. I'm probably missing something, but it felt weird coming from Assassin's Creed, is what I'm trying to say. Also, this game has a problem with enemy spawns. I just found myself having to fend off car after car of I suppose they're pirates, the villains of this story, and it's not fun. It's not interesting. At first I did enjoy it, the surprise of seeing them roam and having to hide because you don't have any ammo. You're at their mercy. And also I discovered several ways you could hide. You can dive into the water, You can hide behind your car.
Shouldn't be up here. But you! Let's have a good long look around it.
Help me, let me help you. Help me help you to help him.
How bizarre.
This area is strictly off limits to you.
To me?
Lovely white pants.
Are we going to be able to pull it off this? No.
I have 4 murders and 2
But this is because he keeps
If I remove your tongue and say you are guilty.
If I did that, giving you a room.
trying to grab them, and I really don't understand why.
Damn! On him!
Oh, come on. Maybe they patched it? I remember this from a long time ago. So it's possible that it's not possible anymore. But I don't see how or why they would patch it. No, you die too. You guys soured my fun. So I'm going to find it elsewhere. I'm fairly sure this is the last.
Listen where? I also have overstuff from my brother's store. Very attractive. Give up!
No, don't give up. Come here.
This is curious with
Give me all your money.
Cazzo! Cazzo! Stay back! Down! Now!
There we go. Happy to help, Mr. Guard. I'm keeping the streets safe by preventing theft. Before it happens. I just love the little message letting me know I've been successful. Like, yeah, game, I noticed. I was there. And now, let's go to the heart of Florence. See if we can find... I suppose... the last? Maybe not the last, because we're definitely going to find 1 or 2 in Venice.
We pride ourselves on delivering good quality at fair prices.
And you know what? I might as well make this a long episode. It's going to be a lot of filler, of course. So I think I'll make a timestamp to let you know what you can skip. So you don't miss out on the important parts, and you can skip straight ahead to the next video. But if it takes if it takes an hour and a half, I'm going to make this video an hour and a half. Why not? And that way you can choose whether you want to hear me rambling about Ubisoft games, or if you'd rather see the actual story. Oh, and great. That was mistimed. We could have gone to Monteriggioni. Oh. Don't know why I was trying to go down. But we could have timed our visit to Monteriggioni a little better. Also, I'm wondering if I should go straight into Brotherhood after this, or if I should play Assassin's Creed, Star Wars Outlaws. I definitely want to play both games. So they're coming no matter what. But you know, delayed pleasure. Brotherhood is really one of my favorite games. So in the series. So if we wait a bit. It's just going to make me... Ah, there we go! Finally! Finally we got it. What's the matter? Can't enter an interior?
Come!
I was sure one of them was a brute, but I suppose the elites, these guys with the lances, the spears, don't have a specific voice type. Oops.
Are you afraid? Sai, le armi è un duello.
No, fratello!
Hai intenzione.
The captain is not fleeing. Do you think your armor will protect you?
You can't hit me.
You'll rip your shirt. Also, yeah, I'm forgetting we also need to check out paintings. A lot of things to do in this episode where nothing happens. I absolutely didn't remember this thing being here. I suppose Florence is a little less memorable to me than Venice, because well, first off, we see a lot less of it, and second, a lot of it looks the same. It's not a very varied city, and I guess this was one of the reasons they didn't want the player to spend too much time in it, especially considering it's also the tutorial area. So, oh, come on!
Help! Stay away from me!
There you go. So nice of the game to provide us with money to buy paintings we've already bought.
Another time.
And I'm not wasting money on treasure maps. But now I'm really confused because I'm fairly sure we've checked everywhere. We've checked Forli, we've checked Venice. Have I been missing paintings in San Gimignano? It's possible I skipped this one. I keep forgetting it's an actual city. And also, I think San Gimignano is the most accurate of all of the cities and towns shown in the villages. Monteriggioni doesn't have a villa, the real one. Venice is probably way bigger, and Florence is probably a little less repetitive. I don't know. This is my impression, but I remember seeing some fans on Reddit who have been on holidays. They visited Italy to have an Assassin's Creed vacation, I suppose. And that does sound like a really cool thing. The only cities I've visited which are featured in Assassin's Creed games are Paris and London.
Be up here. But you! Don't let him escape!
Come on, one of them again.
Away! Assassino! Help! Don't kill me, sir. Please, take my bag.
Take the money. Don't you see I'm... Ah.
Animali!
Run! Via! Madness!
Don't bend!
I want no part of this!
And yeah, so about going on holidays to a place from Assassin's Creed. I suppose. Oh no, I think York does feature, and Oxford also feature in Valhalla, and I wonder if maybe there are more cities in Francia that we see in the Siege of Paris DLC for Valhalla, but I skipped it because I didn't like Valhalla. But yeah, someday I'd like to visit all the cities from Assassin's Creed 2 and Brotherhood. Istanbul from Revelations 2. Masyaf
Please, accept my
and Jerusalem, Acre, Damascus. I'm a little less interested in those. Although I suppose it could be interesting. And I can't remember which cities are featured in Assassin's Creed Discovery, but it's set in Spain. I've been to Spain, but never to a major city.
You will not get me,
And I think I'd remember.
Guardia!
Oh, come on. I was literally pressing right. And there's two of them. It's getting out of hand. Maybe I should just wait for this one to die. A horrible death, thanks to gods. It's strange that they don't seem to care about thieves, but they do care about Borgia couriers.
Creature, stay away from me! Ecce diavolo, is there a point in this?
Hey,
Don't slay the
I'm
messenger,
helping
good
you.
lord. I won't slay the messenger, good lord. Out of my pouch instead. What's mine is yours. Spare me, sir.
I'm not the one hurting you. I want to see where this is going. We'll actually have to keep climbing, following him. But I think he's actually fleeing, so... Oh!
You! Guide it!
Okay, game. Ruin my fun like this, won't you? Persistence. Not for Assassin's Creed 2. But anyway. Yeah, I'm trying to think of other cities I'd like to visit from the games. Oh, I suppose Alexandria. Egypt in general. Cyrenaica too. One day I'd like to visit some North African countries. And mainly Egypt. What other games are there? Jamaica and I think Jamaica's in. I'm fairly sure. I can't remember if we actually go to Kingston in the Caribbean in Black Flag, but we do get to Nassau, and yeah, I kind of wonder what if there are some tourist-oriented things to do relating to pirates in Nassau. No idea. I know that this is the case for ninja-related places in Japan, and someday I'd like to visit Iga province, as well as Koga. And actually there are so many places I'd like to visit in Japan for the historical context, and also because of other games. Actually, Hokkaido is such a staple of stealth games.
Which part of remove testicles before hanging by the neck until dead appeals for your people?
Okay, we've already looted this one. Well, I think we're going to just go here, see if maybe there's something more for us to do. And either it'll be the case, in which case good. Either there's nothing there. I'm going to consider that we're done and we can move on to back to Venice. At least it's letting us have a little glimpse of Florence before we reach the Bonfire of Vanities DLC, where things are a little more bleak. I think everything is set at night. Oops. This one's on me. I hesitated. Shouldn't have. Also, I think I'm not too worried about this game being the longest Let's Play of the early the 5 first Assassin's Creed games. We're probably going to make it much shorter when we actually play Assassin's Creed 3, because it's not a game I enjoy as much as the Ezio trilogy or Altair's games. I don't really know why, actually. Of course, there's the historical context. For me, the American War of Independence is I associate this with the the part I'm usually not interested in American cartoons, because a lot of them actually mention the founding fathers. And I guess it makes sense. This is as important as the French Revolution for us, or maybe the 100 Years' War. So I suppose it's a really important part of American culture. But from my point of view, it's people from the late the late 18th century, and so people with goofy hats and boring illustrations. I have a hard time getting into history-related media about this time period and place. Actually, I tend to be more interested in the Spanish side of American history, and especially everything that's that went on with Mexico, not Mexico, Mexican California. And I guess we have one Johnston McCulley to blame for this, because but not only, it's not just because of Zorro that I find the history of California interesting. It's also because the history of Spanish colonization, actually. So many things happened during the 17th century that I have a hard time caring about more recent stuff. And yeah, I don't know if that actually makes sense, but let's go to San Gimignano first. But yeah, you know, things like the 30 Years' War, the early settlements in British history at the time, and the way trade was organized in the everything that's pretty much created the situation that encouraged piracy. What's happening to you? Party hard. Now, paintings. This place interests me for paintings. So yeah, basically, I suppose I'm not very interested in the 18th century, and
all who need aid are welcome here.
And American history sort of starts here. So it's harder for me to get into stuff like Assassin's Creed 3. Or even the other ones, Rogue, from the French and Indian War, I think. And this is what we were missing. Perfect.
Grazie. Molto grazie.
I think we have all the paintings, so we're going to go back to Monteriggioni. See. We'll collect our money and be done with this episode, so that I can focus on more interesting things.
You don't want to annoy me.
Leave.
And yeah, I think I completely lost my train of thought regarding history. But I would really like an Assassin's Creed game set in the 17th century. And I'm really shocked actually that there isn't any. It's and you could tell me a lot of time periods haven't been explored, which would be true. We'd never had anything set in the 8th century, nor anything in the 11th century. We did have some moments in the 14th and in the 14th century in Unity, but we did not have a fully fledged game. But the 17th century seemed so obvious for pirates and the early days of colonization. I think we have them all. I don't see a single empty frame, so... Oh great. We even have more money to collect. Thank you, Claudia. Hope those 10,000 gold served you well. You're not going to see anything more. Well, okay, this has been a very long episode, and I'm going to end it right here. And then we can proceed with the with the stuff that's not actually filler. See you in the next one. Bye!